Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Modupe Banjo. So the first step here is to prep our skin. I'm using the Meron skin primer and this Revolution primer that you see me applying to blow out my pores and to give a smooth canvas for my foundation. And I will be mixing this Avor and Ezekiel foundation together to get my exact shade, and I'll spread that all over my face. And this is the concealer I'm using for my highlights. So the concealer is from Blossom Makeup Nigeria and Nuban Beauty. They are both Nigerian brands. So I'm using the Blossom concealer first because it is lighter than the Nuban Beauty, because I want a lighter under eye. So I have applied it to the places that I want it to be, and I applied my setting spray before going in to blend with my small concealer brush, as you can see. So I'm just blending in the forehead properly and the bridge of my nose with the brush first. So I'm just spreading that out properly. I'm making sure it is well spread. So I'm just doing that properly. And guys, thank you so much for your love on my previous video. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I went in with a beauty blender to smoothen the edges of the concealer and my foundation. Do you get? So I went back in without concealer brush to blend my under eye, and I went back in with my beauty blender also to give a smooth transition between the foundation and the concealer. And I went back in with my brush also to blend the area properly. And this is me just contouring my nose with the foundation mix that I did earlier. So I'm just using that to contour the sides of my nose properly. And I went back in with my beauty blender. I just like to blend properly, guys, for my skin work, because I love it when the skin work is flawless. So I went in with this lip palette for my blush. I think I used the red shade in it for my blush, and I went in with this Espon setting powder, which is a translucent powder, so you can hardly get a flashback from this if you use it properly. And this is my powder palette that I'll be using from Flawless IV. I'm just going to spread out all over my foundation area to set the foundation area. Do you get? And I'm just setting the sides of my nose too. And I'm baking with that same setting powder so as to avoid fallout from the eyeshadow look that I'm going to be creating soon. And I went back in with that Blossom concealer for my eyelid because it dries down matte. So that is the type of concealer that you want to be using on your eyelid, because you do not want your eyeshadow to break. And this is this look I'll be creating. It's a smoky eye look. So I went in with a black eyeshadow straight from that Blossom palette that you saw me show on the screen, and I blended the crease with a light brown eyeshadow, and I added some glitters to the middle of the eyeshadow. The glitters are from Candy Beauty line, if I'm correct. And I went in with this brown gel liner for my eyebrow. I just love doing this part of my makeup because that can make or break your face. So I take my time to do it. Not too much time, but I make sure to take my time to do as much as possible to that part. So I just outline the lower part and the upper part, and I fill in the middle space. You just fill it in properly. If you want your eyebrow to be darker, all well and good. If you want it lighter, all well and good. So I'm done with that. So I'm just adding my highlight. I already blended out my under eye. I'm just adding my highlight, and this is me just doing my lips. I went in with a black liner first because I'm going in for a red, so I used that to line my lips, and this is the finished look, guys.